It's 7:53 in the morning and I'm making this video because of a new project that I'm starting this weekend, a potential side hustle that I'm doing, and I'm making this video to sort of talk about the ideas that for me are important. These are ideas that I'm trying to push into my own head because they're things that I'm trying to improve on. And I also feel like just talking about it helps me improve on those ideas, helps me think more about those ideas and to just train myself. And I also want to share with less experienced people potentially what they need to do to be successful in a sort of a small business. This definitely wouldn't apply to anyone with experience, just someone who's thinking, oh, I might try this, I might try that. And the first thing I want to talk about, or the main idea of this video, is just confidence. And I feel like this is one of the most crucial qualities to have when talking about, or just for business in general. Confidence is crucial. You need to trust in yourself and your abilities. If you can't even trust in yourself and what you can do, then you cannot rely on other people wanting to also trust in you. If you go to someone's house and you're trying to make a deal like about furniture removal from their house, and you just start stuttering consistently throughout the conversation with the person, like, I would like to help you with furniture. Like, you've immediately lost that job. If someone comes to my house and they're stuttering at all and they're showing that they're nervous, there's absolutely no way that I'm going to be paying them to remove things from my house. So you have to imagine for yourself, if you're selling anything and it involves any sort of clients, you need to be confident and you need to know what you're talking about. And even if you don't know what you're talking about, just absolutely bullshit the fuck out of it and make it sound like you know what you're talking about, because this is crucial for selling something. People need to be able to trust in who they're talking to. And the next thing I want to talk about is risk taking and decision making. This is also important. Confidence leads to increased risk taking. Taking risks is crucial for any sort of business, and this could be, you could be labeling risks sort of any sort of thing in this line, like going to someone's house and knocking on their door. You might see that as a risk. You're unsure what the outcome is, but all these little things crucial for starting up. When you have no customers, you have to sort of think, what are you going to do? You also might have to take risks in paying for some advertisements. There's risks all along the way, but it has to be done. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck in the same situation. Another thing that confidence also helps with is just initiative. Taking the initiative to go out and do the right thing at the right time, instead of just sitting around and waiting for the perfect moment. You have to take initiative and just get out there, just get started. People with confidence are more likely to just boom, get out there and do that. For me, I've definitely struggled in the past with sort of just getting out there and doing it. Something I've been working on. We all have things in life that we struggle at, or we're not sort of as skilled or as talented as other people in certain areas, but you know what? You can improve on all of these things. You can get better at all of these things with practice and dedication. You can slowly chip away and get better and improve your overall package as a person, which is crucial for being a good businessman. Being a jack of many trades is extremely crucial. And another thing I want to talk about is how it improves communication. Communication it's pretty much what I was talking about before. Confidence leads to better communication. You're just going to be better with what you're trying to portray and what you're trying to say. The ideas you're thinking about are just going to flow. They're just going to flow out. Like right now, all these ideas that I've got in my head, they're just flowing out of my head. I'm just reading little two-word things to jot my memory of sort of what I'm talking about, and then everything else is sort of flowing out. I've gotten decent at being able to build this repertoire of ideas for a subject, and then just from a certain line, I'm able to start talking about what I'm trying to portray. And for me, this is why it's a crucial skill to know it for what area you're going to be going into. if I'm going to do electrical work, I'm an electrician, I know a lot of things about electrical stuff, so if I go to someone's house, I'm going to have all the right words, the right things to say, you know, depending on what they need. You know, I've got all the resources in my head. That's a crucial thing to have, you know. And another thing is it helps overcome challenges, you know, depending on what you're doing. If you're doing this sort of job that involves any sort of like cleaning or, you know, any sort of service that's physical, you know, there's going to be a lot of challenges along the way. Even if you're not doing a physical business and you're, let's say, you're charging out other people to like a job project, you know, you hire people and then you send them to people as like temporary workers or casual staff, and you're just taking a bit of the cut. There can be a lot of challenges along the way, you know, with the employees that potentially are late, that are unreliable, you know, having poor work ethic. You know, there's a lot of challenges in any sort of area of life, you know, as most people would know. And having the confidence to just get in there, fix the problem, you know, just don't mess about, don't fuck around, just get in there, fix everything. You know, it's extremely crucial, and this leads into the next thing I want to talk about, which is how to boost your leadership abilities. Being a leader is crucial in life, you know, if you wanna be successful, if you wanna make money, you know, there are not many people who get a lot of money without being a good leader, because in reality you need to be working with people, right? It doesn't matter what you do, pretty much almost 95, 97, 98% of jobs in the world that make good money involve having good leadership skills. You know, managing people is an important thing. You know, if you're able to take up multiple people and then able to monitor them and get them to work efficiently, it's much more beneficial to a company than just you as one person being, you know, super hyper productive. And it's also important just for business in general, right? A good leader is confident and they're able to portray their ideas better, and they're able to communicate and negotiate overall better as a leader. So overall, it's an extremely crucial skill to have, you know. And then another thing is it just generally increases self-worth and personal fulfillment. Being a confident person, just overall, you feel better, you know. You feel like you're doing a good job, you know, you feel like you're working towards things, you feel like you're getting stuff done, you know, and overall that's beneficial. And the last thing that I want to talk about is how it advances problem solving abilities. People with confidence, if they got an issue that they need to deal with, people with less confidence are not just going to jump in there and just be able to do these different things, because they just don't trust in themselves enough. They don't believe in their own problem solving abilities, you know. For me, if it's something electrical related, I'm just going to jump in there because I'm confident in my ability, and I'm just going to get the fucking job done. And that overall is going to be so beneficial for whatever you're doing, you know. If you're starting a new side hustle or a new job and you're not confident about it, you know what, you just got to jump in there and just believe in yourself, you know, believe in your skills, believe in your talent, you know, and I think it will succeed, you know. I think you will do better as a person if you just jump in there and get it done, you know. And yeah, that's why you need to get out there. You need to build your confidence in whatever way you can, you know. For me, it was packing on some muscle, you know, and teaching myself how to communicate more effectively, you know. That's why I make these videos. It's almost like doing a speech, you know. I have these little ideas and then I'm portraying, you know. I've been talking for 9 minutes without stopping, you know. This is completely unedited raw video, and I've been able to talk for 9 minutes about just confidence and this one idea, you know. People in school probably think that English class is pretty useless, but I think that's extremely crucial to build your English speaking abilities. Communication is 100% effective, you know. Maybe I should make a video on communication because of how important it is, but confidence is crucial. So get out there and make sure you're a confident ass motherfucker.